Three men went hunting and something they did find. They come upon an outhouse and that they left behind.
The Irishman said 'twas an outhouse.
The Scotsman he said nay. The Welshman said 'twas a church house with the steeple blown away. Three men went hunting and something they did find. They come upon the Lewiston grave and that they left behind.
The Irishman said 'twas a Lewiston grave.
The Scotsman he said nay. The Welshman said it's the end of the world. Let's go back the other way. The Lewiston grave goes into a canyon. It's very deep. Way down in Columbus, Georgia, wished I was back in Tennessee. Way down in Columbus Stockade, my friends have turned their backs on me. So go and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind. If in your heart you love another, leave me, little darling, I don't mind. Many a night with you I've rambled, countless hours with you I've spent. I thought I had your heart and love forever. Now I find it only lent. So go and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind. If in your heart you love another, leave me, little darling, I don't mind. Yes, go and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind. If in your heart you love another, leave me, little darling, I don't mind. If in your heart you love another, leave me, little darling, I don't mind. And now here's one called The Crazy Bus, which I wrote. The crazy bus is rolling, so watch it leave or smile and get on board. Our world is now fragmented by toxic fear and science that's absurd. And there is no use to argue, and there's no cure for the madness that's occurred. Our friends and loved ones' comments are better met with silence than with words. We will meet you at the station and fond farewell with kindness in our words. Hope you'll survive the trip to Crazy. We'll greet you if you ever should return. When this awful time is over and the light of truth shines brightly from our shores, we'll forgive you your delusions and remind you of the love that still endures. We'll forgive you your delusions and remind you of the love that still endures. I went out to the railroad yards just to watch the trains roll by. I knew the trains would roll that day, but I did not know the time. Good morning, Mr. Railroad. 9:16 and 2:44, 25 minutes till 5. It's 9:16 and 2:44, 25 minutes till 5. I thank you, Mr. Railroad Man. I wanna watch your trains roll by. I was standing on the platform, smoking a cheap cigar, just waiting for an old freight train that carries an empty car. I took her down to Danville town. I got stuck on a Danville girl. You bet your life she was a pearl. She wore that Danville curl, but she wore her hat on the side of her head like high-tone ladies all do. So the very next train come down that track, I bid that gal adieu. I bid that gal adieu, poor boys. I bid that gal adieu. The very next train come down the track, I bid that gal adieu. I pulled my hat down over my eyes and walked across the track. I caught me the end of a long gray train, never meaning to come back. I sat down in a gambling game, could not halfway play my hand. I was thinking about that pretty little gal in the arms of some other man. In the arms of another man, poor boys, in the arms of another man. I was thinking about that woman I love in the arms of another man. So good morning, Mr. Railroad Man. What time do your trains roll by? At 9:16 and 2:44, 25 minutes till 5. It's 9:16 and 2:44, 25 minutes till 5. I thank you, Mr. Railroad Man. I wanna watch your trains roll by. And speaking of trains, here's one from Roy Acuff and beyond. From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, from the queen of the flowing mountains and the South Belle by the shore, she's mighty tall and handsome, not quite well by all. She's a regular combination on the Wabash Cannonball. Now she come down to Birmingham one bright December day. As she pulled into the station, hear all the people say, there's a gal from Tennessee, she's long and she's tall. She come down to Birmingham on the Wabash Cannonball. Oh, listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar as she glides along the woodlands and the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engines, hear the lonesome hobo's call. You're traveling across the country on the Wabash Cannonball. Now the eastern states are dandy, so the western people say. From New York to St. Louis and Chicago, by the way. From the hills of Minnesota where the rippling waters fall, no changes can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. Now here's to Daddy Claxton, may his name forever stand and always be remembered in the courts of Alabama. His earthly race is over and the curtains round him fall. We'll carry him home to victory on the Wabash Cannonball. So listen to the jingle, the rumble and the war as she glides along the woodlands and the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engines, hear the lonesome hobo this call. You're traveling across the country on the Wabash Cannonball. You're traveling through the country on the Wabash Cannonball. We have time for one more, or are we okay? Okay, here's one more from Lefty Frizzell, Mom and Dad's Waltz. I'd walk for miles, cry or smile for my mama and daddy. I want them to know how I feel. My love is real for my mama and daddy. I want them to know I love them so. In my heart, joy to start, because I'm happy, and I pray every day for Mom and Pappy, and each night I'd walk for miles, cry or smile for my mama and daddy. I want them to know I love them so. I'd fight in wars, do all the chores for my mama and daddy. I want them to live on till they're called. I'd work and slave and never rave to my mama and daddy. I want them to know I love them so. Yes, in my heart joy tears start, because I'm happy, and I pray every day for Mom and Pappy, and each night I'd walk for miles, cry or smile for my mama and daddy. I want them to know I love them so. I love them so. We're the Eclectrix. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great set. Thank you.